Good evening, my cherished settlers. Gather round and lend me your ears. Today, we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our noble endeavor to build a thriving community. As the sun rises over our fair land, it brings with it the promise of progress and prosperity. I am pleased to announce the introduction of 3 vital establishments that will elevate our production capabilities and enrich our lives: a tannery, a butcher's, and the construction of our grand manor house. First, let us speak of the tannery, a place where the hides of our hunt shall be transformed into fine leather. This craft, steeped in tradition, will not only provide us the durable materials for clothing, but will also create opportunities for skilled artisans among us. With the tannery, we shall ensure that our people are well clad and ready to face the challenges of the world beyond our borders. The excess shall be traded to our production giant in Old Namatine to benefit the manor in its shared commitment for prosperity. Next, we turn our attention to the butchers, who bring forth the bounty of our fields and pastures. With their skilled hands, they will prepare the finest cuts of meat, nourishing our bodies and filling our tables with hearty feasts. The butchers shall play a crucial role in our community, ensuring that no part of the animal goes to waste and providing us with the sustenance we need to thrive. Together, we shall celebrate the fruits of our labor and honor the animals that give their lives for our sustenance. And now, I am thrilled to announce the construction of our grand manor house. This magnificent structure will serve as the heart of this community, a symbol of our unity and ambition. It will be a place where we gather to share our triumphs, discuss our challenges, and pool our funds to benefit the greater Namatine territory. As we lay the foundations for this manor, let it be a reminder of our shared dreams and aspirations, a beacon of hope for generations to come. As we embark on this new phase of production, let us remember that each establishment is a testament to our hard work and determination. Together, we shall build a legacy that will echo through the ages, a community that thrives on collaboration and craftsmanship. So join me, my fellow settlers. Let us bolster our prosperity not just in East Namatine, but the greater Namatine nation. Heyo and welcome to another episode of Build and Battle Season 3, where we will build a beautiful medieval city while battling off famine, mutiny, and the bitter cold. In the last episode, we began our first production lines of salt and charcoal, which was wicked excited. And just so amazing, because I have been itching to introduce these goods to Greater Namatine area pretty much since the foundation of our first territory here in Old Namatine. So if you did happen to miss that last episode, then click on the info card above, or if you're looking for a new Manor Lords series to binge watch, then check out the entire Build and Battle Season 3 playlist located in the description below. In this episode, we will continue our mining colony by finishing our salt production line with some meats, a butcher, and some sausages. After that, we'll also expand our workforce, upgrade our burgage plots, and begin collecting some sweet tax revenue from the people of East Namatine. So, are you enjoying Build and Battle Season 3? If so, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you're most excited to see in some of the upcoming episodes. If you can't wait to see the season unfold, consider becoming a channel member for exclusive perks, emojis, and early access to the videos. Also, don't miss out on the Build and Battle Season 3 merchandise linked down in the description. Alrighty, I am wicked excited to start today's build, as we are finally getting to see sausages hit our production lines and our trade lines in the greater Namatine area. So, grab your beverage of choice, kick back, and enjoy today's episode. Today, we're going to start with building our tannery, as 1, we need this to actually level up our burgage plots to level 2, which is honestly required based on the 2 gold per family king's tax we opted for at the start of this season. If we don't have a level 2 burgage plot, our treasury will eventually fall behind on the king's tax. At first, I thought we would trade with the neighboring territories for leather and some of those basic clothing items, kind of like we did over in central Namatine, but it's a missed opportunity. Honestly, a massively missed opportunity to make a boatload of money, especially since we have pigs, goats, a hunter's camp, and I've been kind of toying with the idea of sheep breeding in East Namatine as an additional meat and hide resource. It will simply just kind of help the production lines quite a bit across the greater Namatine area. And before we start talking about a plan, I just want to paste up a copy of this flowchart I found on the Manor Lords wiki page and just give a huge, like a massively huge shout out and an even bigger thank you to Javier, who made that flowchart. Until we have the production tab, this is honestly essential. This flowchart is needed so badly to understand the bigger production line flow of the game. So yeah, thank you so much. I needed one of these so bad. Anywho, I think we will start constructing the tannery, and I think we will construct this actually rather close to our marketplace. This will keep us close to the hunter's camp on the bottom part of our territory, but also close to the burgage plots, which will also be producing hides from the goats. So let's come on in and construct our tannery. We do not have the workforce to employ this just yet, but we will address this later in the episode, probably off camera. And while we get this constructed and watch it grow, I wish to announce a little poll we have over in the community tab on YouTube. So let me know which development point you think we should take next in East Namatine: sheep breeding, pelt extraction, or advanced skinning. Next, we need to expand our workforce quite a bit, and I want to do this rather strategically. So our strategy will be slow and very thoughtful. So we're going to start with one block of corpse pit method development, focusing on a larger plot of vegetables and smaller backyard plots of chickens, pigs, and goats. This way we are producing more food through the vegetables, eggs, and meat, and additional hides through the goat pens. We need a total of approximately 30 workers to fill all our vacant spots and have enough extra workforce for today's constructions. So if this block is not enough, we will then construct a second block. Our end goal in this time lapse is to eventually upgrade all the backyards as well as all the burgage plots to level 2, so we can grow that regional wealth and tax it in preparation for the increased King's tax that this massive population growth will inevitably bring. So let's start with our first corpse pit method, and I think each smaller plot will vary in its animal. I'd love to put in about 2 chickens, 2 pigs, and 2 goats per block, but I have a feeling that is unrealistic for the size of the large plot and keeping it kind of snug and efficient in the actual territory. So yeah, kick back, relax, and enjoy the time lapse, everyone. Alright, I think we're going to leave it with this amount of expansion for now. We will probably need more later down the line, but I don't want to go too heavy on the expansion today in fear of the king's tax increasing before we have ample amount of time to adjust the treasury income and the regional income. Next, I'm wicked excited to introduce our butchers to this area to complement our salt mine. Now, for today, we are going to upgrade just a single burgage plot to an artesian, but I want to know down in the comments below, how many butcher shops do you think East Namateen needs? So far, we have about 5 pig pens, 6 goat pens, 1 hunter's camp, and 2 salt mines extracting salt. So, what is your favorite ratio of meat to butcher shops to produce sausage? Please keep in mind our current poll as well. Does the ratio change depending on whether you have sheep production or trapping enabled? So before we wrap up today's episode, let's construct our manor house, and I would like this manor house to hold a kind of prominent location that is close by our church. So if we have built the church down here near the creek, I want this manor house up on the hill overlooking the settlement. Now, in the past we have encircled our lands in a manor wall, however, we will not be doing that in East Namateen. Because this is an outlining settlement, it is far from the original settlement of Old Namateen, I don't think it makes sense to extend the walls out this far. Therefore, we will let this settlement be outside the walls, so let's come on in and construct the manor house, and for some additional variation, I think we'll decorate it with the tax office. This building doesn't actually hold any purpose at this time as it's still an early access version of the game that we are playing today, but I think the building looks nice and I appreciate how it adds an additional decoration to the original manor house itself. All right, now that that's constructed, let's come on in and let's actually increase the land tax to about 10% so we can start taking this beautiful regional wealth and bolstering up our personal treasury. Alrighty, everyone, I think that just about wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on today's build. If you're excited to see the next episode unfold, consider becoming a channel member for exclusive perks, emojis, and early access to the videos. Also, don't forget to check out the Build and Battle Season 3 merchandise linked in the description below. Until next time, I hope everyone has a phenomenal week.